This is another Poets at War General Report. And here's your General, Joshua David Ling.
Good luck.
What is good, everybody? Welcome back on the General's Report. I'm getting my mic set there. There we go. That's about right. Oh, man. It has been a crazy amount of time, so much so that I actually had to start recording this one over again because my mic was not connected for some reason to my whole setup. Any which way, it's been a minute since I've done a General's Report. And so this one's going to kind of be a general all catch-up thing. Also, I made this cool dragon leather thing for my hat. It's not as pulled down as I want it to be, but, you know, we'll get there. They'll get there. Yeah, so I'm going to be going to the Fight Laugh Feast conference coming up soon. Went there last year, had an excellent and wonderful time with everyone. It was just really fantastic. I had such an amazing time networking and talking with people, and back then I didn't have Poets at War. I didn't have, you know, a lot of what I've already done so far this year. It's kind of crazy the number of Poets at War shows I've been able to do over the course of like a year. I'm just blown away by y'all's ability to, you know, share, and please keep that up. Share it if you like these stories, these shows, these interviews with people. You know, I don't like the term interview as much as conversation, but, you know, it's an interview. It's fine. Let's not be that pretentious. So beyond the Fight Laugh Feast conference, if you can make it, Knoxville, Tennessee, October the 6th through the 9th-ish. We're going to have lots of cool speakers there, a lot of friends of mine coming in from Moscow, Idaho, and that general area, as well as just from all over the country. And there's lots of singing and psalms and beer and lots of fun, and I will likely be working, so I will not be partaking, but that's how things go. Helping with Yonder Child Media with some of that. We will be having Adrian Rink of Yonder Child Media on Poets at War fairly soon too. Another person we'll be having on Poets at War coming up is Phil Lawler. I'm actually recording tonight with him, if all things go well, on serial storytelling and the differences between something like Marvel and Adventures in Odyssey. On top of that, just finished up a couple days ago an interview conversation with TK Wilson on Disney Princesses, and that's actually something I'm hoping to kind of launch into. Might be in every other thing when it comes to General's Reports, but I want to do go through each of these princesses individually, not just the ones in the canon, but all the Disney princesses that they've done in animated form, maybe some live action ones, we'll see, and really just kind of dig into what they mean and what Disney wants you to say about them, what society wants to say about them, and what God really has to say about them. And that's not just, you know, my opinion, but you'll get plenty of that too. So my interpretation thereof, whatever you want to say. So yeah, that's coming up real soon. And with that, let me launch into the schedule for a few things. I've been changing some stuff up, trying to become a little bit more consistent in my posting schedule. A lot of you will have noticed the poetry bricks have changed. And so let me give you just kind of an overview of what I'm envisioning and what I'm working toward. First of all, for Poets at War, I have now changed my schedule to where I am posting I'm basically building a queue, but I am posting the next episode in the queue the following Monday. So hopefully going forward, if I can continue to have enough scheduled, and it takes time to schedule people, and sometimes things might get busy, so we might have a couple weeks where there isn't one. But hopefully the idea is to continue to where we have every Monday a new Poets at War. So TK Wilson's coming up this Monday, and then the following Monday will be that Phil Lawler interview, and then we'll have some more from there. As far as generals report, I really want to start doing these more. I've noticed some people saying that they really do like them. They like hearing the thoughts that I have, and when I can really delve into something and really share my thoughts on something. And yeah, I looking at my list, I do have a lot to talk about, and I kind of want to get into some more, craft stuff of what I'm doing, as well as just, talking shop with other writers and fathers. And I really want to push the Be Your Family's Bard aspect of this whole thing. I really want people to be thinking beyond, can I make money with this? I want them to be thinking, can I leave a legacy with these stories, with these songs, with even just the archival of family history. And so with that said, I'm hoping every Thursday or Friday, I haven't decided which day yet. You'll probably know by the time this goes up. I will be having a new General's Report, and that's a tall order, but I'm going to do my very best. Also, I've been building this live stream setup for a while now. I have done some testing. I have gone live, and I think I've got the right settings now, or close enough to it. And I'm pretty sure, let me see what day I said I was going to go live. Looking at my calendar. Let's see. Oh, goodness. It is stuck together. Well, I don't have it written down at this particular moment, but I have decided to book myself the same way I book other people for Poets at War, and essentially go live on those nights and post them later as a Poets at War episode. In those episodes, I'm going to do a variety of things. I want to be able to maybe play some games, not like gaming, but like AFK Arena or Backyard Baseball or something really casual so I can talk with you guys while I play. But more along the lines of reading my stories, talking craft, possibly some writing and world building. That is one thing I'm really excited about. Maybe some concert, music kind of stuff. I have all these instruments back here and I do play them. I just don't play them live very often. I'm more of a studio musician for my own stories, but I want to get better. I want to share that with you. I'm pretty good on tin whistle, so I might be able to do some of that and really just hang out with people. I think that's the main thing I want to do, is give an opportunity for people to come together and not just hear from me, but hear from each other and get acquainted with one another in the chat, because we have a few disparate groups. Our Discord has a couple folks on it that I've really been enjoying getting to. Shout out to Gabrielle, I believe, and oh, sir, your name escapes me. I am so sorry, but I've met you on Facebook. And then we have George, I think. Yeah. Anyway, we also have the Brood of Writers Messenger group in Facebook Messenger. And so some people are on one platform, some people are on the other. It tends to be more creative types in that Brood. But remember, the Brood in general is everybody in this community, and I want us to kind of come together. So if you want to join any of those, you can go to my website, look in the social media section on the right hand side, pick your favorite social media and follow me there, and just chime in. We need more people talking, because sometimes I'm the only one talking. And the whole point is to be your family's bard, yes, but be a community of bards that help their family in different ways, and really try to grow and teach in the history and lore of everything that your family is and means, and hopefully will be in the future. So with that being said, couple of things about my family. We've got some church stuff going on right now. We've got a lot of stuff going on just with family in general, we're trying to build things back up after a rough period and whatever else. And just, I'd really appreciate prayer. If you can support, that'd be great. There's plenty of places to do that, but I'm not asking for money. I'm asking more for emotional support than anything else. Anything you want to give as far as just kind words, advice, and prayers, especially prayers, would be wonderful, just because we have a lot of things, nothing really bad, but just a lot of tension right now that's going to shift and ebb and flow going into the holidays. And I'm just really excited for the adventures to come. The Lord knows what we will be how well we will be dealing with those adventures. And I'm just excited to step up to the plate and swing as hard as I can. Just remember, please share these podcasts. I haven't said much about that because I know so many people who just ramble on YouTube and then, just speak for a whole bunch of minutes about like and share and subscribe and click the bell and blah, 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 blah. I don't like doing that. I really don't. But it's one of the best ways I can grow is if you just share and say, this was valuable to me. This was cool. I hadn't thought of it this way before. Any kind of stuff like that. Share in your groups. And if you want to introduce me or anyone else to some groups that, you're part of, by all means, the more the merrier. We need to be bringing each other together. Like Jason Farley said, to the lake of beer, right? Well, Jason Farley introduced me to St. Bridget, but that's a whole other thing. Anyway, everybody, be your family's bard. Do not turn to the right or to the left. And the Lord will be with you wherever you go. We'll see you next time in the trenches on Poets at War.